evening and welcome to No You Shut Up, the show where we discuss the issues of the day until we grow too angry to discuss them any further. I'm your host, Paul F. Tompkins. With me tonight, a regular contributor to The Dissident, a socialist blog. Say hello to Marlon the Fish.
Thank you, Paul.
A columnist and host of the conservative Christian podcast Crosstalk, Miss Star Schlesinger.
Thank you for having me here. I am very pleased to be here.
The co-host of the morning radio talk show Hair and the Dog, it's Stu.
Hey, Paul. Great to be here. You look sexy.
And a passionate voice for immigration reform and a longtime friend of the show, Yerdnerp.
Snurbertly do.
Thank you all for being here. We have a lot to cover tonight. And our first topic, the Republican Party. Pundits everywhere are agreeing that the most recent election was a disaster for the Republicans. With a moderate Chris Christie winning New Jersey and Tea Partiers unable to secure victories in traditionally red states, can the Republican Party be saved? Star.
I believe the Republican Party can be saved in that it is like a phoenix that's going to rise from the ashes. It is setting itself on fire. It's tricking you. Everyone is lulled into a sense of complacency. They're going to put that sickly Hillary Clinton up for president next year, and everyone's going to think nothing's going to happen, and then we'll swoop in.
Well, no, a lot of the dissent is planted by our factions. For instance, we are the ones who raised Mr. Cruz.
Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz?
Ted Cruz, that's our guy.
If I understand you correctly, you're saying that Yerdnerp, your people from another planet, they've planted Ted Cruz into our government?
Yes, he is ours. We created him in a test tube, and then we put him down in Calgary, Canada, and he snuck across the border. And now he is causing all sorts of major problems in Washington.
Marlon, first of all, my apologies not getting to you sooner. I understand you only have a very limited time out of the water in which to speak with us.
That's true, Paul. But go on, I'm listening.
Now, you're certainly not a conservative, but what do you feel about the Republican Party's chances to remain viable?
If I may, I think the problem lies with the Tea Party. I mean, let's look at their moniker. Where did this name come from, Tea Party? I think we can all recall the events of December 16th, 1773. Everyone wants to cry about no taxation without representation. What about no oxygenation in an ocean filled with tea? It was difficult to breathe.
Now, I do not want government to interrupt my life. I do not want government to have a large part of it. I want Jesus Christ to be my government, and I want God to be my president.
Well, you don't believe in the separation of church and state?
This is a Christian country. What do you expect?
I think Puritans are sexy. You know what I mean? It's like, get away from me, get away from me. I don't want any, but they want it, baby. They want it.
Oh, not to mention those really sexy Ermish. Ermish.
I prefer to attack somebody on a personal level. I like to attack their values and their
I want to
faith.
attack that body right now. We're on the radio and you can't see it, but she has got a fabulous body. Stop!
We're not on the radio, we're on the television.
Caller 9, you're on the air.
There are no callers.
Hi, I'm caller 9, first-time caller, long-time listener.
Welcome to the Boneyard.
There are no callers. We're not in the boneyard.
We're not?
No, that means cemetery anyway.
Not the way I do it, buddy. It's all about boning. Who got boned? Call in if you just got boned.
Do not call in. I don't know how you did, but don't do it again. The Tea Party has not really crossed over into the mainstream. And do you think it's because, to coin a phrase, that they cling to their guns and religion? Yerdnerp?
They are totally incapable of understanding the win-win situation, which is you compromise, I compromise, we both arrive on something worth the
That does not make any sense at all. Why would two people compromise? If I want steak and somebody else wants chicken and we compromise and eat fish, he's dead and I didn't get to eat steak.
Paul, I do not like being offered up as a meal choice. This is exactly what happens when you empower individuals like this squirrel to make decisions. You see, because she's making decisions that are best for her and not for the entire collective, the people around her. She doesn't care about the people around her.
When you swim as a group into a giant shark's mouth, is that good for the collective?
That is a decision. And by the way,
you made a decision.
Shut up.
Why does
We can vote. We can do whatever we want.
Don't you start with me,
something
fish.
we're all supposed to share.
Well, I'm afraid we'll have to leave it there for now. More when we return.
Paul, can I please have some water?
No, shut up.
That's it by all of us.
You know, I don't appreciate being called names. I hope that the audience at home understands I've come here at great personal cost. I mean, being a fish and being out of, well, Does anybody just have like a drop of H2O? Maybe with a pinch of salt.
Just want to be a good person. Welcome back. Now it's time to get some one-on-one time with one of our guests in tonight's No You Open Up segment. This time it's Star Schlesinger. Star, you are a squirrel and you happen to be a Christian conservative. You've written a memoir, A Life Spent in Estrus. It's a forthright explanation and exploration of your sex life. What is estrus?
Well, for a squirrel, unlike human beings, we go through a period of time where we are prepared to breed. When we do that, I mate with up to, 15 partners. The strongest male who gets to me first will penetrate me and put his seed inside of me.
You seem to be, for lack of a better term, very judgmental of the sex lives of liberals.
I enjoy the term judgmental. I think people have given judgment a bad name. I have no judgment for the word judgment, other than it is a good word.
If you're having sex only twice a year, but those 2 times you're having sex with multiple partners, is that really any different than someone who has sex 15 times a year or 30 times a year?
Yes, it's very different. And Jesus Christ and God designed my squirrel plumbing. They gave me the ability to do this. Human beings couldn't do this. You ever seen a baby come out of a gangbang?
Well, no, there might be some who consider what you're saying to be very archaic and not very progressive at all, and certainly offensive to a lot of people.
Well, who am I offending? The idiots and the morons?
I think anytime you're calling people idiots and morons, I think there's a chance that they might be offended.
Well, hey, humans are morons. They have no idea what they're doing. They want to dye their hair red and become a lady. And they want to cut off their boobs and become a boy. And then they want to be gay for a while. And then they want to be bisexual. And then they want women to be president. But they don't know what's going on. A butthole is an addy, not an innie. Why would you put anything up a butt?
Because it feels good?
I don't think that is true at all for anyone ever.
Have you experienced this yourself?
No, but I have watched a lot of gay porn, and it looks incredibly painful.
How much gay porn would you say you've watched?
Up in the hundreds, I think.
Hundreds of individual...
Pornos, yes.
Right, okay. Any favorites?
I like the ones that have pun names. You know, When Harry Met Harrier, Forrest Hump.
What are your least favorite?
Independence, Gay, and Brokeback Mountain.
Star's memoir, A Life Spent in Estrus, is in bookstores now. Star, thank you so much for talking with us, and I hope you'll pray for me.
Oh, I will. I do it all the time.
I don't believe in God. We'll be right back. It's time for Crab Fire. Tonight's topic, gun control.
The Second Amendment guarantees me the right to own a gun.
That was written years ago when we needed a militia.
Oh, so in the present, if someone came up behind you with a knife, what would you do?
I'd use my claws to defend myself like any normal crab.
I didn't realize your claws are impenetrable to knives.
You're probably the one person that would make me want to change my mind about this issue.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I wish I had a gun. I wish I had a gun. Are you happy?
I just stole it. Well, we're just about out of time. We just have a little space left for our final topic, Thanksgiving. Panel, Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday this year, so what are you thankful for? Marlon, we'll start with you.
Paul, I'd really be thankful for some water.
I'll bet you would.
Hot, cold,
Yeah.
even toilet water, anything at this point.
Okay. Star?
Oh, he's dying.
Pay no mind. It's your time.
Well, Paul, as a Christian, I'm thankful that I'm immune to AIDS.
Stu?
Yeah, I'm just thankful we got our turkeys homegrown in the US of A, plump and juicy, sexy. You ever look at a Peking duck? You want to try to make love to one of those? I don't think so. Caller number 8, what do you think?
You're a nerp.
First of all, I'm thankful for my mommy and my daddy, but also for the fleeting nature of human memory, so you will never know what horrors we have done after your entire race is wiped off the planet. Plus, I love craisins. They're so good. They're like little cranberry raisins.
Particularly incomprehensible, you're a nerp. As for myself, I guess I'm thankful that the buckles on our hats and shoes don't match anymore. It was confusing, and sometimes you couldn't tell which was your hat and which was your shoe? How many crowns of hats were ruined by a foot just plunging straight through it? Hats are expensive, make no mistake. So thank you, hat makers, and shoe makers for that matter. Heroes both. Well, that's it for this week's edition of No You Shut Up. We'll see you again next week, and until then, you shut up. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Right back at you, baby.
Happy Thanksgiving.
He's gone.
Oh.
Thank God. Another idiot liberal gone from the world.
Well, that's not tasteful at all.
This is going to start to smell real soon.
It's already
Well,
there.
let's just put him on the grill.
Oh, what's that about?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll spring for the cervezas.
I'm going to go get some tartar sauce.